Well, let's see. So Phazon has been playing a ton of Val. So Mammoth. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the math. That's just how math works.
Phazon plus Val equals Mammoth.
Yeah, always Mammoth. Never not Mammoth.
Make sure you remember your equations, children. It's going to be Phazon and Sandstorm for Game 1 of Winners Finals. And Sandstorm starting off big.
Huge opener.
Got the gravity cancel downlight as well. Even hits the sidelight side air. Phazon finally starting to find some damage in return.
Now, I really love this pick for the tournament. Sandstorm, you know, always the Scythe player. And I haven't really seen too much Val from him over the past several months. Just because it's usually a different kind of Scythe Legend, either working in the gauntlets. Oh, man, but the big ground pound. But I do like seeing him play the orb. You know, a lot of people say it is one of the stronger weapons in the game. It being the newest weapon that was introduced last year.
He hasn't really done that much with the orb, as much as it's just been like he shows off what he can do with the Scythe on a different stat line.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's got the Scythe, he gets the other different signatures, and right now he's been getting massive string openers with the Scythe to build that damage, and then tossing over to the orb for the finisher.
Now, one thing we have been seeing coming out from his orb earlier was he's utilizing that down signature, that kind of star ribbon, and then he's been going for the sidelight into the neutral signature, which is a great punish because it's not jumpable. So if opponents burn their dodge, that's going to be a stock.
Look at him threatening with these signatures. Phazon having to find his way to cut in through. He lands a couple side airs, pushing Sandstorm further into the red, but Sandstorm's still on his first stock. Big signature. That is one of the best anti-airs in the game, that neutral signature. He opens him up to get that recovery, tying up the stocks, but Phazon still has his work cut out for him.
Phazon caught Sandstorm trying to jump over him, so he used that neutral signature, but he's still behind, and Sandstorm could get this stock soon.
Uh-oh, going for the offstage play. That neutral air able to reverse those positions. The side air not yet enough to KO, but Phazon doesn't have many options left. Able to just skate right past that signature.
The shooting star goes right past his eyes. Phazon able to maintain this stock, but sidelight side air will do it. Sandstorm with the lead.
And a pretty sizable one at that. I mean, he is healthy, just sitting right in mid-yellow. Ooh, going for a big read on that one. I always like seeing whenever Sandstorm does any of the usual setup hits from a Scythe, which way does he end up chase dodging? What kind of dodge reads does he go for? That one he was reading for a dodge out to the inside.
Also went for a dodge read off of that orb neutral signature. He actually went for a second follow-up one with a gravity cancel neutral signature in case Phazon felt like immediately dodging down. Punishing that neutral signature. The side signature gets onto the stage, so it's going to have that forward swing. And I don't think Sandstorm was expecting that.
Yeah, definitely. He was kind of spacing himself, just looking for the side airs. You know, maybe jump over into a down air. He was spacing for that kind of movement and range. Oh, getting just over that ground pound. But again, Sandstorm, just such a huge damage lead. Ooh. Wow, not yet enough to KO.
The way he was reacting, throwing out attacks to the left, he thought Phazon was done for.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, with as high strength as Fate has, you've got to imagine still not enough.
It's like, how do you keep coming back?
Oh, she's the android. Just hit reboot.
And this time, it's going to be to the opposite direction, sending him so far to finally finish off the stock of Phazon.
All right, so now entering Game 2.
Same map.
Mammoth?
Of course.
Never not Mammoth?
Never not Mammoth. If map equals Mammoth.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, nailed it. Absolutely perfect.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've pretended to code.
Oh, my God. All right, well, back onto Mammoth Fortress. And Phazon now switching over to the Asuri. We saw him break this out a little bit earlier to great effect.
He is going to be keeping that sword from his previous pick of that Val, but he's going to be switching up the gauntlets for a little bit sharper with these Katars.
Yes, that quick, close range, the string weapon. He's going to have a ton of off-stage options with it. But being off-stage against Sandstorm sounds like such a dangerous proposition.
Sandstorm absolutely insane in the offstage, but Phazon with the double downlight recognized that he had the opportunity. Sandstorm was not expecting that one.
Yeah, because I mean, even if it ends up becoming like jumpable at a certain point, tons of dodge window in there. Even if by some miracle you're able to get it true, it would qualify for DI because it's a repeat move. It's just, oh, wow. Nice. All right, Sandstorm going out deep for that edge.
He really wanted to guarantee that. He was like, you're not going to be getting back from these side airs this time. Ooh, chasing forward with the side signature, but Phazon actually spacing it out there.
Yo, give him the claws all the way across the stage. That down signature, tying it up immediately.
No major advantage to either player now. Sandstorm even picking up a weapon, starting to get some side strings set up. He's on.
He's got the offstage, gets the touch. Oh, man, but so many of his jumps got eaten out. Even his recovery was gone. Sandstorm knew it was taken.
And that is a huge lead going the way of Sandstorm off that quick Scythe Gimp on the right side.
Absolutely massive. Phazon's still rocking the Katars. He's got those dash side light openers for a little bit of damage. Is it going to be enough? Signature just catching the tail end of Sandstorm's dodge.
Oh, he did not have enough iframes for that.
Oh,
but
no, he burned his last jump.
Another side air. Chases forward for it. Phazon still touches the wall. And Sandstorm's going to be the one to fall. He goes for the gravity cancel neutral signature and just did not connect on the Phazon for that potential chase dodge up.
I mean, he was looking to just tack on a ton of damage, get the hit, get the chase dodge back to stage, because he definitely has the runway to work with. Phazon off the side, deep in the red, having to get just around all these edge guards. Ooh, perfect dodge by Phazon. He needs some big dodge reads to get these strings onto Sandstorm, but Sandstorm's done a phenomenal job just mixing up his escape options.
Sandstorm very familiar with this Katar matchup. He's played against so many Katar players. Ooh,
yeah, I mean, a lot of recent grand finals have been him against the Katar main Wrenched. So this is a matchup he's very familiar with.
Over to the orb now. Is it going to be the side air?
Not yet enough. We saw Sandstorm go deep for the edge guard before.
Just outspacing the side air from Phazon. The neutralites.
Oh.
Still not enough.
That was so far, so close to knocking out Phazon. But he has at least one more chance left in him. No! Side air! Going to take it.
Game number 2 going the way of Sandstorm. The current world champion. And now he's one game away from earning that spot in the grand finals. A place he has been time and time again. There's no Mammoth.
No
Phazon.
Mammoth?
He banned out Mammoth. That's not allowed.
Wow. So then...
I think he's DQ'd.
Since there's... is that how that works? If you ban Mammoth, Mammoth bans you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a secret rule. Game number 3, though. We're going to be going to Shipwreck. Phazon versus Sandstorm. Phazon sticking with the Asuri. I don't blame him. He did a little bit better in game number 2 after switching to this Asuri.
Oh man, but Sandstorm just dashing right in, catching so many of Phazon's options. Oh, yep, that's a punish.
Soft punish from behind, but Sandstorm making more out of it with that ground pound. Couldn't quite finish the stock, but rides his star onto Phazon's face.
I mean, just knock him all the way out. The neutral signature on top of that, knocking him way out. And Sandstorm with a sizable lead.
We're starting to see Sandstorm kind of remember that Fate has signatures. Like the last game and the end of the first game, it was a lot of side airs to try to finish off the stocks of Phazon. Now that we're hearing game number 3, Sandstorm's like, oh right, these signatures kind of amazing. Neutral signature, down signature, side signatures coming out.
I mean, that's the mix-up, right? You give him 2 games of all just the base kit, and then you start cracking out those signatures on the 3rd, and you've got a full stock lead.
showing off the final form, but Phazon
danger.
Goes deep, went for that ground pound. Over to the side, throws out the down signature. Phazon from behind with the punish.
Spent the recovery, got the wall touch. He has all his options back. Slide kick into the uppercut. That gravity cancel, neutral heavy, with so much extra strength behind it.
One stock left for Phazon now against the 3 of Sandstorm. What is he gonna do? He's gonna need some big plays to come out, but it's Sandstorm who's busting out the big plays right now.
Ooh, perfect dodge through the weapon throw. But since all the options were spent, Phazon had him in that checkmate moment. Ground pound, taking the first stock.
Catch 22. Either you eat the weapon toss or you eat the boot to the face. And Sandstorm felt a little peckish for boot.
Threatening around the corner. Sandstorm getting around, getting through, grabbing the scythe. Now he just needs to build up a little bit more damage, and he will earn his spot into grand finals on the winner's side.
Such a good side to be on, as you only have to win 1 best of 5. If you come in from the loser's side, you have to win 2 best of 5s in the grand finals. Down like ground pound, optimum damage. Goes for the pickup neutral signature as a follow-up onto Phazon.
Side light, side air, knocking Phazon wide. Phazon spent his recovery, jumps her out. Whoa, dangerous ground pound.
But he's still touched.
Staying just around these signatures, tapping the wall so expertly. Whoa.
He didn't think it was going to hit.
Oh, but the star ribbon does, and that's Sandstorm taking it over Phazon.
3-0 Sandstorm earns his spot in the grand finals with the Fate. That means Phazon now has to win potentially 3 best of 5s in order to be the grand champion of Autumn Championships.
Man, and he's going to end up having to go up against Wrenched in lower finals.
But he just beat Wrenched to earn his spot in the winners finals.
Yup, that is right.